Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Blaine Perkins, the driver of the number 9 Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. How's it going?
Going good.
All right. So it's been pretty much a solid month since this was announced. I know that a lot of pieces have been put together, and I know you just did photo shoot last week and all that. We're pretty close to the truck season starting. It's going to be a big year for you. What are we going to expect out of this team? Because this team performed well last year with several different drivers, and now they have one full-time driver in the truck. How are you going to perform this year?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're a little over 3 weeks away now, counting down the days to Daytona. So just looking forward to getting to the track with these group of guys I have, CR7 Motorsports. I know we're going to work on it at each and every race, and I think that's probably the biggest plus for them as a team compared to last year. Working with different drivers, I'm sure, is very difficult, to where now we can kind of set like a playbook for the whole year and build on the car each and every week and make each other better each and every week. So I have high expectations. I really do think that we'll be able to go out and run up front and compete for some wins. We're building some really fast new race cars right now, with our support of GMS Racing, and I'm looking forward to finally being able to get behind that number 9 Chevy Silverado here in about 3 more weeks.
Let's talk about that partnership with GMS. I know that working with them, I know they're, the BMR trucks are in the shop, as well as, I know the Rackley team also has a partnership with them too. It kind of feels like that this, and of course with you guys as well, this team really feels like that they can do things with this partnership and really carrying the Chevy banner as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think anytime you can attach yourself to a championship caliber team like GMS Racing, it's huge for our team. Obviously, we're a little bit smaller, just a one-car team, but they've had a really good relationship over there for years now. And I'm just really excited to be building on our relationship with Chevy each and every week and getting to know those guys. And I think, like I said, I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year with how good our equipment's going to be and how well we're running up front.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about what the schedule's been looking like so far this year. I know that you've been preparing all this time, started working out again and all that, and getting all the things that you need to do to get ready for the season. What is it going to be like getting ready for Daytona? What have you just tell everybody what you've been up to and to get ready for this season?
Yeah, so kind of a behind the scenes type talk through. Obviously you have photo shoots, you have media days, you have interviews, you have all kinds of certain things you have to do outside of the race car before you get to Daytona that I didn't even know about. So this is kind of my first time doing it all and learning in the process, and I've definitely been busy, but thankfully I'm just having fun, enjoying it. Obviously this is a great dream come true, to be able to race full time in one of NASCAR's premier top 3-level series, and just trying to seize that opportunity this year. And I think I've got a perfect team to do it with.
Just a kid from Bakersfield.
That's right.
That's right, baby. So there's a lot of, you talked about like surprising some people, and the truck series is all full of surprises this year, with new tracks. Of course, we're going to go to Sonoma as well. Of course, your home track. What are we in store for this team? What are we going to expect out of this?
It's a tough question. I think we're just that oddball out. Nobody quite knows who we are yet. I felt like the same way last year when I was running the Xfinity Series. I only ran a handful of races, but felt like we ran really well when I did, winning a stage last year. I'll never forget Dale Jr. talking about a Cinderella story, a kid from Bakersfield winning a stage at Talladega. So that's pretty cool. And I think it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to be competing for some wins this year. I'm telling you, we've got such a good group of guys around us. And you talk about the schedule, road course racing, dirt racing, oval racing, short track, big track. It don't matter. The Truck Series has it all. And that's what I love about it. I'm really looking forward to getting to all these different racetracks. And it just looks like it's going to be a really fun year.
Yeah, I bet. And, talking about Sonoma, your home track, you're from Bakersfield. You're a big Bay Area sports fan as well. I know how big you are of a Giants and Warriors fan. Maybe that's because I've known you for so long. But talk about going back there and racing in Sonoma. I know you've raced there in what was, in the ARCA West Series, or maybe in the K&N West Series back in the day. What's it going to be like to go there this summer?
I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, like you said, it's kind of my home track. It's still 5 hours away from home, but it's in the beautiful state of California. So it's definitely my home track, and looking forward to getting back to some road course racing. I started in go-karts when I was a kid. So I've always loved the road racing, as well as just, like you said, I've ran snowmobile before. So I feel like maybe I have a little bit of an advantage on the rest of the field. I don't know how much. I'm sure they'll catch up pretty quickly, but
Yeah, for sure.
to be able to feel that is nice when I'm sure they have the advantage everywhere else we're going to be going.
So talk about like what going, and I know that also you've been doing a lot of other racing stuff, probably with, the connection with Joe Ryan and all those guys. I know that, yourself, Chris Wright and Landon Lewis and all them. What's it been like to be part of that group?
Yeah, so recently the Hornaday development has kind of started up here, and in the truck series, I've got Chris Wright with me, a niece driver, and Landon Lewis is another driver on a part of Hornaday development. So just being able to lean on Ron Hornaday is just such a huge asset, especially for me and in the truck series. I mean, come on now, I couldn't pick a better mentor to ask for, Hall of Famer, truck champion. So I'm just thankful to have him in my corner, and I'm definitely going to be using him this year. I hope he rides my butt a little bit and tells me how to get better each and every week. And I know he will, and just really thankful to have the opportunity to work with him this year.
After all, you are driving the 9 truck, and I believe that was the last number he drove in the truck series, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if it was his last, but I know he drove it. That was a little bit before my time.
I know he did drive the 9 at some point, but
Yeah.
it'll be good to see that happening. All right, Blaine Perkins, thank you so much for coming on. Blaine will be talking with us all throughout the year, so stay tuned.
Absolutely.